a season that represented air. I mean, if the show is as great as people think it is, it could have easily had one season primarily focused on airbending. It's called The Last Airbender. If the show is really that great, it could have focused just one season on that. We could have had the first season water, the second earth, then air, and then finally with fire. It could have been that, but only 3 seasons, just because. However, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has lasted for 6 seasons. I mean, Arrow has lasted for 8. The Flash has now had 6 seasons, with season 7 on the way, and the rest of the CW shows except Arrow have now all been renewed, and will probably have a lot more seasons going forward. But I don't, I don't, I don't think there's a lot of potential for the rest of the Arrowverse. I mean, the new Justice League is really great. The Flash, Supergirl, White Canary, Black Lightning, Superman, and Martian Manhunter. I'm sorry, there's one left. Who's the seventh? I'm pretty sure there was the seventh one. Yeah, it's seven. 7 members of the new Justice League, with the round table and everything, even with a Tornado Twins Easter egg at the end. But I'm just not excited for the Arrowverse. Like, I don't think I ever was. I didn't even know the Arrowverse existed until I saw a promo of that episode of The Flash in season 3 where he's racing with Wally. That's when I knew the Arrowverse existed. I knew about the DCEU when it first came out. I mean, yeah, I know there are movies and TV shows. One is clearly more popular than the other. But if shows like Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead are so popular that they can be known worldwide, then the Arrowverse shoot too. Even Avatar: The Last Airbender too. But yeah, clearly the Arrowverse is so overrated, and I hate it. It's Now I'm gonna talk about shows like Lucifer. I mean, some people love it. Personally, I don't like it because it does some things right, but it does a lot of things wrong. Personally, and Titans, everybody hates it, and Doom Patrol, it's actually pretty good, but it's not popular enough to be talked about yet. And yeah, there was even a Green Lantern cameo in Crisis on Infinite Earths, and it's probably the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern, but I don't know how they're going to do that. I personally don't know how they're going to do that. And what I am excited is the Brandon Routh Kingdom Come Superman. That's the one thing that I'm really excited about from Crisis on Infinite Earths,